Boy, we breaking him in the right way, Bobby. We put him right on the stream table against Mike DeLawder. How's that? Huh? That'll fix him. All right, my man got a nice lag. He topped him on the lag. So I think Mike's got to be right around a 700. I don't know if he broke the 700. I know he was a 699, I think, last time I saw. But if you go by numbers, Mike D should be a shoe-in. But I've come to learn you don't go by numbers. You go by who sinks the most 9 balls. Man, we got two sides of the spectrum here. We got Anchorage, Alaska against Orlando, Florida, battling it out. $6.99. That is what Mikey is at. And Ted is at a $5.61. All right, first break down. Ted got that first break. And my man is behind the 7 ball, so they forgot to change the score on the manual one behind. So the manual board behind them says 0-0. I mean, it says 6-2, but of course it's 0-0. So he pushed out looks like Mike's going to take it.
Table 13. Chris Lansall, Dave Stem.
What a shot. What a shot. Boy, he locked him up tight. I'd imagine Mike D is going to call for somebody to watch this hit. All right, he's going to take a kick at it. All right, I know we are playing 3 fouls, so let's see if Mikey wants to go that route on game number 1 or if he's going to, yeah, it looks like he's going to go for the 3 foul route here. All right, so Ted can come up on the, he can come up on the right side of the 3 ball and go down. I'm not quite sure what he's looking at here. So he was just trying to open it up so Mike can't 3 foul him. So Ted is on 2. Mike just told him he's on 2. In order to get a 3 foul on him, you know you got to let the opponent know that you're on 2. So Mike already did that. I'd imagine at this point Mike's just going to go ahead and run him out, but he did let him know he's on 2 just in case he gets out of line. He does have to come up with a safety. So, oh, Mikey! Whoa, I saw that coming off his cue. He kind of guided that one. That was a pretty bad stroke. He did not look good. No, that's 0-0. They haven't changed the board. This is the first game. Okay, guys, so I just changed or Bobby changed the cord on my mic. We're trying to diagnose and see where the static's coming from. So if there's no static right now, then we know it's definitely the cord going to the main mic. It's the cord? All right, so he said that there's no static, so we got a bad cord on that other mic. Luckily, there's a Best Buy literally a quarter mile down the road, so. Ooh, wow, Mike had a perfect lineup to get out, and he overran the 9 ball. He should be able to cut it, but still. Okay, so he got out of it. 1-0, first to strike, Mike D. Hey, Mike. All right, alternating breaks, so this one will be Mike's break. He stole Ted's break off of him, and he gets the break, the opportunity to go up 2-0. That's the thing, man. Especially if you're playing an out of towner, you don't know what the capable of. You gotta strike really hard and keep your foot on their throat. Stitches to Me Embroidery, Nikki Cuellar. She does great work. Yeah, one of our sponsors. We got Skills for Rent, Kamui, Predator Products, Mike D with a great break. Key ball rolled right around in through all the balls and left him perfect for the 3-2 ball. So the key here is just draw it back and get on that 3 ball, and he's going to be out. Don't overdraw it. Oh, he came down perfectly. All right, so I fully expect Mike D to finish this game off here and go up 2-0. Be an alternating break, and it'll be Ted's turn to break him out. But he's definitely given Ted a crash course here on Florida Pool and the Sunshine State Tour. Slow down, slow down. Ooh, that's gonna be tight. He might have to put a little spin on it. Yeah, he's going to spin a little bit. Still very makeable, but yeah, he kind of just got down on that one and fired away. All right. All right, Ted, good shot. Probably would have liked to hit that just a little harder to come around and hit the 7 in the side. He's got a little meat left on the bone for him. It's a good confidence stroke. That was a good confidence stroke. All right. Let's see if my man can finish it out here. Team Alaska, all the way from Anchorage, Alaska. Oh boy, you can't do that against Mike. I like Ted's demeanor. His expression. He after he hung that 9 ball, he just tapped the table and continued on. All right. Mike goes up 2-0, and this will be Ted's break. Ted Westlake, 561 Fargo, playing rack your own and 9 on the spot. They're going to be doing a race to 7. All right. Ted comes up dry. Mr. Bank. Mr. Bank with a nice cross bank into the side. Looks like he's going for his jump cue. Those of you who don't know, I don't know if any of Ted's friends or family are following him from back home, but Mike D he's a bank master. He's probably one of the best bankers definitely in the country. That's what he specializes in, is banking. Can't tell what kind of jump cue. Looks like one of those Bushkas. Got himself a nice jump. Unfortunately, left a little kick on the 3 ball. If he does get this one in, that would be a natural position to get over on the 4. He hit that at perfect speed, just enough to. If he makes it, he was perfect on the 4, and if he missed it, he was going to get a safe out of it. So he's definitely not leaving Ted an easy run here. You know, he hit that exactly where he lined that up at. So a lot of times whenever you do the lineup like he just did, whenever you measured off for the kick, you want to hit at the point of contact on where you want to hit that at. So if you wanted to hit it down into the top right left corner, you want to find a point of contact for that line, and that's where you want to measure it out at. But he went straight from the edge of it. So, and he hit exactly where he lined that up at. So, I mean, he hit it, but he probably should have lined it up and could have had a better outcome on it. Leon Miko walking over, looking for a shout out. He's a good dude. Practicing with him. A lot of people in the Florida pool know my man Leon. He's a good dude. So Mike D's going to go for the aerial attack once again. If you're gonna safe a guy at 700, you really got to lock him up, especially with the technology on the jump cues. So Mike just gets up there and pops it. Being a tall guy like that, that's not a big deal. Mike's got to be about 6'3", I'd imagine. I don't know, but you know, myself, I'm 5'10", and I got to get on my tippy toes or stand on a chair. Mike just gets up there and pops it, and he should be out. He's looking to go up 3-0 on Ted. I think he's going to have to draw it down on the short side or snap it right back. Yeah, he snapped it back and left himself a... Well, he's shaking his head, and I don't know why he's shaking his head. That's a pretty simple cut other than being straight in. All right. Mike D goes up 3-0. He stole another one of Ted's breaks, and he now has the break. All right, 3-0. He did not change it. There he goes. Changed it behind him. So we are keeping the score manually. The players are behind them. I know it's kind of faded there and a little bit of a shadow, but there is a scoreboard on the top above the Predator sign. And it takes the 9 in. A couple other balls, also a great break. However, the 9 ball does get spotted. It does not count in the top 2 corners. It only counts in the bottom 4, so it does get spotted up. He had a wide open break, however, now with the 9 on there, he's got to figure a way to get on that 7 ball. That 9 ball is right up against the 7. That's really his only issue now. He's going to be able to pick these apart and trying to get a 4-0. Nikki Quayer with Stitch It To Me embroidery walking up. Get your Christmas gift orders in. Fall orders, Thanksgiving, Halloween, costumes. She's got it all. Top-notch stuff. She, oh, good shot. I didn't think he was able to get that over there. Of course, I wasn't watching it at the position he got in, so Mike's making quick work of this rack. All right. Straight in. Going up 4-0. Mike DeLawder. Ted from Alaska. Got to kick it into gear. All right, that was the info for the donation flyer. We will be holding the drawing tomorrow. The cost of tickets are on there. If you guys want to donate, that's greatly appreciated. Top left side, there's a Cash App and a Zelle. And if you have PayPal or anything like that you want to look at, just shoot us a message. Excuse me, and we will make sure to figure it out.
Jason Richcove, David Singleton, table 9.
Looks like Mike's getting good use of that jump cue. Man, not only has he been banking, my man is jumping like a champ today. Jumping like a bull. Boy, he got on that one perfect to get to the 4 ball. I was wondering how he's going to get to the 4, and he absolutely rolled up on that 3 ball. Absolutely perfect. Mike's been playing pretty well. He's been hitting a lot of big tournaments lately. He always has, but he's really been out there, and so we just went ahead and gave him the commentator's curse. Mike D with the masterful miscue.
Table 18.
You hit him with the curse. We got him with a good miscue. Let me go ahead and update this score for you guys. All right, so Ted's looking to get on the board here. He's got to finish this one off. If he has any hope of trying to get back here, he's got to finish this one off. Definitely did not leave himself a nice, easy one, but all right, he made a great shot on the 9 ball. Way to get on the board there, Ted, for your first win on the Sunshine State Tour. (4-1) with Mike D up to break, alternating break, 9 ball. Brewlands North. Looks like Benji Esther, and Bruno Herrera are still playing on the table next to him. Looks like Bruno's about to shoot the 9 ball. I'm not quite sure what the score is over there, but Benji is super stoked and excited. He got himself a sponsor with Team BQ. Looks like Bruno just took care of that game. I'm not sure. Looks like Bruno's got 3, so they've been playing for a while. I'm going to guess Benji's up there a little bit higher than that. And Ted is at the table. He's got himself a sharp cut on the 2 ball. If he can get this cut on a 2, run the cue ball back and forth for the 3. Should have a pretty good chance to take this game down if he can get on this. What a great cut. Let's see how he ends up on this one. So here he has 3 different options to get for the 4 ball. He's looking to go for the run out. He could have come across for possibly the 4-9 or even a 4 carry him into the 9, but I like the route he went to. He's got to get that stroke out. It's good to get the stroke out and get going. Plus to show Mikey you're not here to play. Nice little kill shot on the 4, or on the 5, I mean. All right, so I'm curious to see his stroke here. He's going to have to let it out on this one. He can go either hit it low and come one rail, which is the way he's choosing, or you can go high and 1, 2, 3 rails over, which is the way that I like it. Yeah, I don't like going that way personally. To each their own. I kind of like hitting that with high inside and 1, 2, 3 around. I feel like it gives you a little bit more room coming off of the third rail. All right, needs to slow down. Needs to slow down, make it a little easier for him on that 9-ball. This is to win 2 games in a row. He hit that pretty confidently. For 561, I'm pretty impressed. Ted hit that pretty confidently. If Ted didn't hang up that 9-ball a little earlier, we could be looking at a much different game here. And it is his turn to break. Yeah, he had those on game number 2. He had those. I don't know the jitters or whatnot, but he very well could be a whole different game where he hung the 9-ball in the top left corner. So, all right, there goes the 9-ball. That 9-ball shot out of the rack. At the beginning, it looked like he was going to sink it up in the corner for a win. And again, on the break, it does count in the bottom 4 corners. It does not count in the top 2. So he did miss on that. I can't tell. Looks like Mikey can see the edge of the. Looks like he can see the edge of the 1 to cut it over. The 5-ball makes it much bigger too. So in case he does overcut it, he tried to go off of the rail off of the 5. Or I don't think he tried to. I should say that he almost had it off of the 5, off the rail, off of the 5. Ted has a pretty quick pace. He don't play around. He just gets down there and starts shooting. It's a little tricky, yeah. So if he shoots a 2 all the way down, he really doesn't have much for position on the 3-ball after that. If he does take this 2-8, then you got to see where the 2-ball is going to end up at. It's almost a little bit of a crapshoot. He was in a pickle on that one. I think almost you got to shoot the 2 down, and then he would have had a super steep cut on the 3-ball.
Nikki gets 6 games on the wire.
So they're laughing at that one. Janine's over there pulling, yanking on Tommy Kenny's chain, telling him he has to give Nicky Cuellar 6 games on the wire. All right, Mike is up. Let's take a look at this side view here and see how see if the 5 is out past that 9. Okay, so it is. So he will have a good shot on the 5-ball. Mike T looking to go up 5-2 on Ted from Alaska. I'm curious to know if that's just where his Fargo established at, or if he moves here from Alaska, which is what I'm guessing. It's a good shot. It was a good shot. That 7 very easily would have went in the side, but he chose to take the whole pocket on going up into the corner. He's shaking his head. It's twice now where he's shaking his head. I think he's been a little too tough on himself here in the early goings of this tournament. I think he's expecting to get perfect on all of them, and and Mike put a little bit too much into it. almost had the one into the side on his break. Looks like he's going to be pushing out here. You know, Ted does have a full pocket there to shoot at. The seven really doesn't block much of that pocket at all. The problem is, you know, he's on a rail and Mike left him pretty tough to get on a 2. I think he may have to just shoot it down there nice and confidently and just take his medicine, let the cue ball drift. Yeah, he just full on went for it and hoped the cue ball got back for the 2. On that one, I think you just got to shoot it down, let the cue ball drift up in the top right area, and take your medicine on the 2 ball and work from there. Kind of reevaluate your run out. He's going to have to pound this ball a little bit and get it over, or bring it low and around the 6. I thought maybe he was going to go straight across on above the 8, but multiple ways to get at the next ball. Oh, Mike, he popped up on it. Yeah, he left himself a pretty sharp cut on that 6 ball. What you want to do is hit it with some low inside, come down right around where he's at, and kill the cue ball off of that, because it was going to be coming down there with a little more speed to hold it up for 7 ball. But it's the first time we get to see my man Ted jump. He's going for the jump cue, putting it together. All right, let's see what he's made of on the jump cue. What's up? All right, just hold up. Oh, Ted, he made a nice hit on the 6 ball and had one too many rotations on a cue ball to drop into the side pocket. So left Mike with ball in hand, 4 ball out, and this shouldn't be 0 issue for Mike with a 700 Fargo. All right, straight in to go onto the hill. Mike D first onto the hill. Six-2 alternating breaks. Yep. Ted is up to break. It's go time. Ted has to pull together and put 5 straight on him if he wants to move onto the winner side. He's got to put 5 straight. Mike has his foot on his throat and he's got a pretty tight grip on this match. Again, guys, we're at Brewlands North. The food here is absolutely fantastic. I love the pool hall. It's got a great feel to it, great family-friendly arcade for the kids. Got 8 9-foot tables, 12 8-foot tables. These are all Brunswicks, so they got the bigger pockets. Let's see what Mike does with his 3 ball. Looks like he could take that. Looks like he could possibly take that 3-9 carom. He's probably going to want to shoot it out. And then again, not at that angle. I think at that angle. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he went with the carom. All right, he finished that one off. 7-2 over Ted Westlake from Anchorage, Alaska.